Listen to me, let me tell you something. Now, I know better than many people that these pastors are out here wilding, wilding. But all these pastors, they ain't doing that. So let's make a list of the things that not all pastors are doing. Number one, all pastors are not robbers. They are not taking money from people, using their power, influence, and authority to snatch people's money from them. Old ladies and people nearby death having their life insurance turned over. Because that stuff go on. But not all pastors doing that. My daddy a pastor. Hell, I'm a pastor, and I ain't doing it. Number two, all pastors are not using their power, authority, and their influence to lay around with the little boys and the little girls, or the big boys and the big girls. They are not using their authority to fruck through the sheep. They're not passing through the bush and the push that's in the pew. They're not. Now, some, they are. They're using their influence to get in the sheets with the sheep. Number three, not all pastors are so self-serving like we see in what's going on right now in the media. Pastor driving $1 million worth of cars, wearing $1 million worth of jewelry, standing in a multi-million-dollar house, and then they worshiping in a little 10-inch little cubby hole in the wall in Brooklyn, and it look a mess, and they got sheets up across the back. That is criminal. The pastor got a whole lot of money. Dump some money in the ministry and make it the ministry a little bit better. Hell, help the people get some staff, hire some contractors, pay them, bring them up. Hire some of the people out of the pew into the ministry or into the business that you do to help bring their life up. One ship rise, all the ships supposed to rise. Hell, pastor, what you doing? I'm tired of making this list. Just let me say this. Pastors aren't perfect. They are human. But they must always operate in integrity. And there are many pastors that are. And many great churches and ministries out there. Do not be listening to what these folk online be saying and making it seem like all preachers and all churches. Don't take the work that I do. Because when they come online, I'm going to talk about it and I'm going to drag them. But I know that all pastors are not like that. And there's just a few rotten apples that tend to look like spoiled the whole bunch. But trust me, all of the apples aren't spoiled by them rotten apple pastors. All right, that's all I got to say. Goodbye.